Okay, so just wanted to make a quick sort of catch up. I'm finally officially referred to St Peter's Andrology for lower surgery, which is great. It's been a long time coming for various reasons. So on the 9th of January, I had a phone appointment with Dr. Longworth. She did a complete U-turn and decided to refer me now, even though she was saying that she wanted everything sorted out with work and permanent positions and all the rest of it. But yeah, now she's decided that she's happy to go ahead and refer me, which was a bit unexpected. I didn't expect it from a phone appointment, didn't expect it now. But yeah, I'm happy that I've finally been referred. So I got the letter that I've been copied into that was sent to the London team today. So it's been a while coming. Because obviously I had that appointment on the 9th of January. And I had my sort of post-appointment letter come through a couple of weeks ago, so I was a bit confused why I hadn't heard anything or hadn't been copied into anything, but that's now finally sent. Just the standard life story followed by, please give this person lower surgery. Hoping to go for metoidioplasty. I'm sort of almost certainly fixed on metoidioplasty now, but who knows. My mind changes all the time. But yeah, for the last maybe 6 to 8 months, I've pretty much been settled on metoidioplasty. So fingers crossed that that works out. I feel like it ticks more of the boxes for me. I know I've spoken about this before, but I feel it ticks more of the boxes for me. It is a bit of a gamble with my priority being standing to pee, sort of clothed and not in a way that looks strange to anyone who might be watching. But just hearing other people's experiences gives me hope that it's something that will work out in with metoidioplasty. Long term, I feel that it's less likely to have complications further down the line. I don't know how logical that is, but I feel that it's something that is more likely to be done once, and that will be the end of that. So yeah, that's what I'm really hoping for. And obviously with metoidioplasty, there is always the option of going back and having a phalloplasty later down the line, but that's not something I want to bank on. That's not something that I want to plan to have. It's just in the back of my mind that it's almost like an insurance policy. It's worth almost the risk of going with something which might not be enough, because then at least I can always say that I've tried and go for phalloplasty later. Whereas if I have phalloplasty, I can't then go and have metoidioplasty. So yeah, that's where I'm at. It's taken as long as it has because of work things. I was hoping that I'd have a permanent position before I got referred, but I'm going to go about it the way that I originally had planned, which was to get referred and then delay it until I get a permanent position, which hopefully will be soon. But every time I feel like I'm getting closer to getting it, something else crops up. I did have an interview last month for a position sort of in the neighbouring town, but I didn't get it. As soon as I went to the interview, I knew I wouldn't get it. But in the interview, I realised that it's not something I want to do. I wouldn't have took it even if they had offered it to me. Yeah, it was just practical reasons. It wasn't ideal at all. They're on a roster which has 10 and 12 hour shifts. It's about an hour drive. I mean, having to get a second car, being commuting an hour. So at some points I'd be away from home for 14 hours a day, and yeah, it just didn't appeal. They're on a 40-hour contract, I'm on 35. So while it's a bit more money, it was just more time at work, and it's time that I could make up with overtime here, and I do make up with overtime where I am. Yeah, I'd rather choose when I work than be told, you've got to do 40 hours every week and never be at home. And frankly, I think after 14 hours I'd just fall asleep. But yeah, finally referred. Hopefully my plan is to go and have a consultation and then take it from there in saying, it's not something I want immediately. I'm not going to rush to get in. I'm going to wait until I'm a bit more settled, hopefully with work. But if it ends up being that I end up having it before I get this permanent position, then I'll just play it by ear and have that fight if needed. If they try and overlook me just because I've had surgery. Like, it's not something I anticipate happening, it's just a worry. You know, you want to be secure. You don't want anything to count against you. I'm rambling now, I'm going over stuff that I've already spoken about, so I'll leave that there, but just wanted to give a bit of an update.